Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is the very first speed build on this channel, and it's for a rather unusual project. This project I'm calling Viridian City Zoo, and if you can't already tell or didn't look at the thumbnail, this zoo is a zoo for Pokemon. I have always been a huge fan of the Pokemon series, and have been interested for a while in the idea of having a Pokemon zoo, and so I decided to finally just bite the bullet and work on something. So originally here, I'm trying to build an entrance for this zoo that would kind of look like a Pokemon gym from the Red and Blue, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Let's Go Pikachu type games. But then ultimately, I took a little bit of reference from the Let's Go Pikachu game and wanted to just throw some stuff together here and make it a little bit simpler. And once I picked up the conservation pack wooden slats, it all kind of clicked. And while it's not based on a particular thing now from Pokemon, I feel like it still has very Pokemon energy. So I decided I wanted to make walls that kind of look like they fit in universe, and because it is a 2D game, some of these things are just more working off of things that are implied in the game to begin with. But I did try as hard as I could to base it off of pieces in the game that I could figure would work for Planet Zoo. In the process of building this, I was trying to be as authentic to the Pokemon world as possible, kind of looking at some stuff from the anime, some stuff from the games, some stuff from just artwork of the games, to try to make it actually feel like it would fit in the Pokemon universe. So we're messing a little bit here with some fencing for an actual exhibit in the zoo. I guess I cut a little bit of speed build footage or didn't record it. But as we move into here, we're beginning our first enclosure. So for the first thing I built, I wanted to do something that would feel kind of similar to an actual zoo exhibit. And Diglett and Dugtrio were the first of the Pokemon that I actually finished building. And so I thought it would be a really good way to start off with them, because I look at Diglett and Dugtrio, and because they're kind of mole-like and they dig and whatever, I was like, oh, we'll build it like a prairie dog enclosure or like a meerkat enclosure. And it went pretty well, in my opinion. Lots of sand and dirt. Try to make some decent elevation changes and make it feel like something that they're actually digging through. Using some of these classic mud walls from X2 or Zoo or whatever you want to call them, and adding a little bit of foliage in here. And I found that the Korean pines, while I don't usually love using them, they are perfect for this exact purpose, to use in the Pokemon Zoo, because they look just like the trees that they use in the earlier Pokemon games as kind of the boundaries for your map. And then, of course, because it is a meerkat or prairie dog inspired exhibit, you gotta do the little bubble domes. And then I tried to make a backstage building. I'm not going too far into all of the backstage stuff because I only want to think so hard about this kind of side fun project. So anyway, here's a final look at the Diglett and Dugtrio enclosure. I think it came out pretty well. I really enjoyed doing this, and I'm excited to do more in this little zoo as just kind of a fun little side project. And all of the Pokemon that I create out of pieces in the game, I will be putting on the workshop eventually as probably the full Pokédex for the first 151. So thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I hope to see you again soon.